Yeah, well, as far as I know, there's certainly been a garage here from about 1935.
Yeah.
We took the garage over in 1976. My father came down, moved down from Bracknell. We've been here since then. Before that, it was owned by a gentleman called Tim Hill. Not sure how many years he was actually here. I believe sort of 15, 20 years. And he took retirement then, and so we've been here since 1976.
That's a fair time.
Yeah.
In that time, you've no doubt seen many changes in the trade and in the business. What are the main changes have you seen, and how have you been dealing with them?
I think one of the biggest things is the motor car's become a lot more disposable. I think, for want of a better word, the good old days we were welding up things, for MOT. We were a lot of MOT repairs and that sort of thing. Whereas now, vehicles seem to have got not a shorter life expectancy, but people tend not to. A few bits and pieces, a few suspension bits and pieces on an MOT, and all of a sudden you've got a £500 or £600 bill. On a car that's 10, 15 years old, it's just as easy to go and buy something. Unfortunately. And what with the modern technology, with electronics and stuff like that, yes. Again, when we get a few on an older vehicle, when you start to get electrical problems, how far do you go? So it certainly seems to become a lot more disposable, the motor car. Obviously, technology is just going on and on all the time. You can't change a set of brake pads on some vehicles now without a laptop. So that's one of the big changes. Reliability's a lot better. Certainly reliability is hugely improved what it used to be.
I see you've got a lot of new equipment in the workshop.
Yes, I mean you're constantly having to just keep up.
Yes.
To be honest, I mean we've invested quite a lot recently in MOT equipment, new ramps, make life a bit easier. Cuts down a little bit on the labour side of things. We don't need two men testing anymore to do an MOT. We had to put the right equipment in, but we can now have one man. And you're constantly having to keep up with the technology with regard to being able to talk to the vehicles now. There's no one machine that does all, that talks to every vehicle. So you have to select something that covers as big a broad cross section as you can, because we do all makes. We don't specialise in one make, so you have to continually keeping up with that. Every year there's more subscriptions, and just to keep it all up to date. Yeah.
Okay. What do you see the main strengths of your present business?
Hopefully it's a family business. So we just try to do an honest job. We're very lucky. The lads that we've got working for us have been with us for a long time. I mean, all of them, bar one, has started off as apprentices, and we've trained them up, and they're still here, which is great. And I think in today's climate, that's something to sort of be proud of. So yeah.
I know for certain it's greatly appreciated in the community, because I've used it extensively myself.
Well, that's it. You're part of a village. That's one of the big things. You're sort of sat right in the centre, and you try to do your bit. Yeah.
What are the main services you provide?
Bread and butter servicing and MOT. That's what pays the wages. But we've got the rolling road and machine shop. So we do tuning, engineering, and that's the fun stuff. Yeah. That keeps the interest up. It keeps everybody interested, and we enjoy doing it. Yeah.
And I believe you also have had a fair involvement with motorsport over the years.
Yes, I've been racing for 30 years now, and doing hill climbs and sprints to start with, and then circuit racing. At the moment, do historics, a bit of historic racing. Got the A40 which we use. This little Mini occasionally occasionally comes out.
Something.
But yeah, I mean that ties in nicely with the tuning side of things. Obviously, we do local motorsport. We try to support that. We do a bit of recovery for the local hill climbs, and it keeps your name out there, and it's a lot of fun. And yeah, enjoy it.
Any special aspirations for the future of the business?
Just to keep going, really. I mean, I think at the moment it's, you take every day that they come. We're very lucky. We don't advertise. It's most of it is word of mouth. I enjoy the tuning and that side of things, so it would be nice to push that a little bit more. It's fun enough hours in the day to try to fit it all in. Really, exactly. That's one of the big things. I'm coming a little bit more into the front of house side of things. So it's just shifting things around and being able to cover all the bases, really. So yeah, that it'd be nice to do a bit more on that side. But yeah, we're still predominantly just got to keep up with the servicing MOTs and keep up with the technologies that are coming through. Try to keep abreast of it, because you can't stand still. That's for sure in this game. That's 100%.
Great, thanks very much, Steve.
No problem at all.